Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Outdoor Channel, and welcome back to the campsite. We are at Fish Lake Beach Campground in Volo, Illinois, about an hour or so north of the city of Chicago. You can hear them playing bingo there in the background, and we've made a few upgrades to our camper this season. So here at the back end of the camper, we have added a toolbox. I can't take full credit for this idea because I've seen a lot of other folks on YouTube here place ammo cans on the back bumper. I've taken that idea and I've expanded it a little bit into what you see here. And basically what we're using this for is our sewer connections. Now, like most of you, I put my sewer hose here in the bumper, but everything else was in a compartment kind of like this. And although this is not a small compartment by any stretch, I was hogging up a ton of room putting all my sewer connections in here, and wanted to come up with something a little different. So we're going to go back in time a little bit, show you what it took to install that. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It's all coming up next. Stay tuned. All right, going back in time here a little bit to the back of the camper. You can see we've got a few different boxes here that we can show you. A lot of people, when they do this little hack, they like to use ammo cans, and that's because that they are rather robust. They come in, as you can see, different sizes. They have a latch here that's usually rather robust, and the design is done in a way where there's usually a gasket or some kind of seal, helping keep some of the moisture out of the box. And I actually use these on the boat for that very same reason. Now, this is a pretty good option. I just have too much stuff. I would need probably 3 or 4 or 5 of these to make it work. So we're just going to go with a single larger box. With whatever box you decide to use, you will need some U-bolts here. These are 4-inch by 7-inch, and they come with some hardware. We'll show you that in a moment. But that is because we have a 4-inch bumper, so it's 4 inches by 4 inches. Probably don't need 7 on the other end, but it's going to go inside the box and allow me to secure it to said bumper. We could certainly mount the box to the top. That's probably the most logical spot to put this, and the U-bolts will certainly fit. However, in my particular camper, my Suburban hot water heater is here, and it would be restricting access to get in here. I'd have to dismount this anytime I wanted to service that or check on the NO rod or drain it or anything like that, which I don't necessarily want to do. I also have a ladder and a spare tire, so it doesn't make a lot of other spots to put the box. So what we're going to do is mount it here on the side of the bumper. It'll stick out a little past the bumper, but not any more than the spare tire does. And that'll allow me access to the water heater. And honestly, if someone rear ends me, this is probably going to end up not surviving anyway, so what the heck. Before I do the install, I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit of Rust-Oleum. You can use the little rattle can, or you can use the turbo can here, which is what we're going to use, because I believe that given this is Harbor Freight, or if you got yours on Amazon, this hardware is probably going to be the first to rust. So we're going to go ahead and touch this up, as well as I don't want something giant and red on the back of the camper. I want a black to kind of match everything else. All right, we got our box here. It's all painted, minus maybe a little bit of touching up I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and drill our holes for mounting. I'm going to use the hardware that came with the U-bolts as a guide. Again, if this is going to sit on top of the bumper, you would want to do this on the bottom here. This is going to sit on the side of the bumper, so we're going to place the somewhere right about here. I just want to be able to make sure that I can open and close the top of this without it hitting the bumper. So we'll do a couple of measurements. Also with that, I have a bracket that attaches the bumper to the rest of the camper. So I need one far enough on this side and a bracket far enough on this side to be able to get around that. Let's go ahead and get started. So 2 real quick lessons learned. Like I said at the beginning of the video, these bolts are just a little too long. I can always take a Dremel and trim some of that off if I want, or you can get shorter bolts. And measure for the tray if you want the tray, because I went a little too high because I was mostly concerned with the where the lid was going to land. Looks like it's still going to close okay, but it's not quite sitting flat as it should. I'm probably not going to use it, so it's not a big deal, but just something to keep in mind. All right, so we're back to the campground. We're going to go ahead and hook up our sewer. Thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, do like, subscribe. Helps the channel out quite a bit, and we'll see you next time.